And then one other story from the garden. I had a group of about 12-year-old boys, and my agenda with them was, how do we turn boys into men that are responsible, that are loving and kind, that are productive, that are good, they're mensches. They're good people. And so what I did was, I used one of the ancient Jewish spiritual technologies, so to speak, is this thing called Musar, which is like a discipline where you work on your own personal traits. And I also wanted them to feel connected to their ancestors. And so we were in a circle, and I said, okay, I'm going to throw the basketball to one of you, and I want you to tell me your name, your father's name, your grandfather's name, your great-grandfather's name, as far back as you can go, and tell me a quality in one of them, or in several of them, that you really admire. And I gave them some suggestions, which comes from the Musar practice, like could be enthusiasm, patience, generosity, trusting, working hard, and so on. So we did it, and then once the boy said it, then I had the other boys kind of repeat back what they heard. And then I talked about how they could support their friends in working on these qualities. So one boy, the basketball got tossed to him, and he talked about his grandfather and how generous he is. So great, so we finished all of that. Everybody got a turn, and then we went out to the garden to do some work, and we were digging the garden beds, creating a new garden bed. And this boy, after working for about 5 minutes, he puts his shovel into the ground, and he kind of looks off out into the distance. He says, you know, I really want to be generous, but there's all these things that I still want. Like, I can't be generous now. And I looked at him, and I, acknowledged what he said, and I said, I know, I can imagine all these things that you want. I can imagine you want, there's certain, there's trips that you want to take to fun places, and there's, you want to go skiing here, and surfing there, and playing tennis there, and music and gadgets of different kinds. And at some point you'll want a car, and at some point you'll want to go to college. But the thing is like in your life, like you're always going to want things. There's always going to be stuff that you want, and the thing is you just have to start being generous now. And he nodded, and he looked out in the distance, and like he got it, like he internalized it. He got the message, like, yeah, this is my work, and this is what I need to do. And this beautiful Torah, it all comes from the garden.